Hi you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Cancer. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Cancer, this is for you. You guys that are new, if you don't know where your Venus is sitting, go ahead, pause this video. You can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter your birth information, birth time, place, day, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. You don't have to know your exact birth time to know where Venus is. You can put 12 p.m. and that's fine as well. But it's going to generate a free birth chart. And if Venus is sitting in a sign of Cancer, this is for you. And yes, sometimes your Sun and Venus can both be in the same sign. Okay, so I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. Also, I'll pull some additional messages from the Romance Angels deck after the reading, but I'm not going to do separate singles and couples. It's just going to be for both of you guys. Only because the Venus through Sign series is already pretty long. Okay, so the heart of the situation here, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, Three of Wands, I'm sorry, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. Okay. All right. So, there has been some sort of change in your relationship, or your relationship is getting ready to change. I feel like you guys, at one point, maybe you were closed off, or someone may have been hiding how they really felt, or hiding some sort of secret. And once this secret is shared, I just feel like things are changing in a relationship. The depiction of this Wheel of Fortune to me is like one scenario ending with one person and a new scenario beginning with these other people. These other people are in love or falling in love. So either the tables have turned in your relationship, and maybe you're possibly about to fall for someone else, or this is what has happened to you, you're getting ready to happen to you, like your partner, I don't know, falls for someone else. Could be dealing with an air sign, or this could be you, but this could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And I'm feeling like, I don't know, this person, they can come off very cold and distant, but this is a beautiful person though. I mean, I feel like you find them very physically attractive, or you're very attracted to their mind. This person is usually very direct with what they have to say. And I feel like they also may have a piercing on the neck. There is some sort of burden that you may be carrying, or feeling like you're doing a lot, or you're hiding behind your work and trying to cover up something. Could be trying to hide the fact that you're attracted to this person. Something's going on here where I'm picking up third-party situation, especially because we have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So you could be involved in a love triangle. This might be something that happens out of the blue. This person from the past returns, or you start connecting with someone from your past. It might start off like a friendship, or it might seem like really innocent, and then it turns into something where maybe you're covering up how you really feel. Like you keep saying that this is your friend, but really, you know, it's developed into something like, I think I'm in love with this person, or I kind of love this person. So there's something going on here with the deception card. Or maybe your partner keeps telling you that somebody is just a friend, and maybe they are, but they're leaving out the part that they really are into them, or that they slept with them before, maybe even if it was something in the past. But somebody is withholding some sort of information from you. If you're single, I feel like you're going to connect with someone, though. I've been feeling like I feel like a lot of the signs are making new connections. So if you're single, if you end up going out to a social gathering, I feel like you're going to make some sort of connection with someone. This person might be someone from your past. It could be someone from your childhood, someone from high school, someone from college, or if you don't know this person, if this isn't someone that you used to deal with, you guys just feel that way. You feel like this person has known you all your life, or you've known them all of your life, but the feeling is mutual and you both are just kind of connecting on some sort of level here. But somebody doesn't want to admit that they might be falling hard for somebody, whether that's you or the other person. Now, someone's feelings might wind up getting hurt here with the Five of Pentacles. This is someone feeling like their ego has been bruised. This is someone that could be like in pain, but they're not speaking up about it. There's this sense of like need, like you need a hug. You need to express yourself. You need to explain what is going on inside of you. So there's somebody that needs a hug or nurturing or something of that sort. You might be running to someone for help, or someone might be saying, hey, I see what you're going through. You can talk to me. So something along the lines of is going on, like, I want to say like being driven into the arms of someone else. If there were any problems in your relationship, it's almost like if your needs are neglected, it could lead you into the arms of someone else, or vice versa. Someone is going to tell you how beautiful you are, or they're going to be admiring you. Because I'm seeing that you're feeling like confident. You're coming off as being very beautiful and attractive. And I just kind of feel like someone else is like feeding that to you, though. I'm also seeing someone being very defensive with you, or you're being defensive with someone. It might be that someone is trying to confide in you, but you kind of put your guards up, or you don't want it to go any further than that. You're like, look, we're just supposed to be friends. I listen to you, but you know, it can't be any more than that. So there's something going on where there's a physical attraction, but you're fighting off the energies. There's going to be some sort of talks or conversations, especially with someone from the past. Those of you that are catching up with someone from the past, you guys are talking and sharing information back and forth, and you know, there's a flirtation and physical attraction here. Some of you might find out that someone's been sending flirtatious text messages and keeping them hidden. Or you might be holding on to some old messages from someone from your past that is very dear to you, and maybe your spouse finds out that you've been holding on to these messages, and that you've been back in contact with this person. I feel like somebody is leaving one relationship and leaving, entering a relationship while leaving another one, I should say. There's a new attraction here. You're vibing with somebody. You guys are attracted to one another. You both share the same hopes and dreams. I feel like there's someone new coming into your life and you're having some sort of fulfillment. For some of you, it's like right after you hook up, there's a separation, and maybe because you find out it was only a physical attraction. And then you run right back to your spouse and be like, well, I like what I have here. I'm glad I experienced that because, you know, that's not what I wanted. And for others of you, it's like your partner didn't give you what you want, but you met someone new who does feed into everything that you need. They're feeding your emotional needs. And so that is just enough to cause you to separate and start something new with someone else. So I'm feeling like there's beginnings and endings going simultaneously here. Like, even if you ended up single, it wouldn't be for long. It's like you're going right back into another relationship, or at least connecting with someone who satisfies your emotional needs. For some of you, you might be getting involved with a coworker. And for others of you, there might be a temporary separation with the person that you've been with, but then you guys are going to get right back together and try to work it out. You're like, no, this is worth fighting for, or this is worth saving. How can we work this out? Because too, this separation could have been of some sort of pettiness or jealousy or miscommunication, especially if it has to do with those secret messages that were found or that someone was holding on to. That could be the thing. It doesn't cheating doesn't have to mean sleeping with someone. It could just be like an emotional affair, or having your feelings hurt or your heart broken. But I feel like for those of you that have like this ongoing relationship that's pretty stable, there may be that temporary separation, but you guys are going to reconcile and work on those issues and try to resolve, you know, whatever had taken place. And those of you that had maybe been having an affair, or if your partner was having an affair, they're going to put that on a back burner. And so they can focus on what they have. I feel like too, you're going to have a different perspective of yourself or your relationship or a coworker, but you're having a different outlook on something. You're not talking about it. You're fantasizing. For somebody, they're fantasizing about someone, especially a coworker. Some of you aren't ready to make some sort of sacrifice. Like, even if you do have a connection with someone, you're like, I don't want to sacrifice what I have for that. So you might hold on to what you have and just keep the other person as a fantasy in your mind. You're like, I just want them as a fantasy. It's not worth the risk of giving up what I already have. I'm seeing improvements in your relationship. Those of you that may have been struggling with anything, or if there was any breakups and get back together, breakups and makeups. I feel like that breakup strengthened your relationship and you guys are back on track and remaining committed with one another. You guys are both being supportive of each other and you're not judging. You're sharing secrets or fantasies or things that may have kept you apart at first, or may have been some sort of problem in a relationship, or maybe like you were just afraid that you were going to be judged about some sort of fantasy that you were having. Now you're able to talk about it with your spouse. But I am getting different stories here. For some of you, I'm seeing an affair. Like, you're connected with this person because they know how to say things to make you feel good. They give you what your partner isn't giving you. And this is for those of you that I mentioned running into the arms of someone else. Like your partner wasn't meeting your needs, so you found it in someone else. This person could be a fire sign. I feel like this person has dark features, dark hair, heavy eyebrows, maybe even a goatee or some sort of facial hair. They're very assertive or aggressive, and there's a heavy flirtation between the both of you. But you guys both may be attached to someone else or have an established family or relationship elsewhere. But you guys come together for that emotional support. Because the Seven of Cups to me does imply either a secret fantasy or an affair. So for some of you, it is an affair. Now, with the Fool here, somebody is taking some sort of risk. Like I said before, that someone said it wasn't worth the risk. I don't know if you change your minds or if it's just a separate group of people, but somebody is going to just walk into something and say, like, basically, like, I don't give a, you know, I'm doing me. This is, I can't have any attachments, or, you know, this is the life I want to live. So you're just acting out on something and not really caring about the consequences. It might be something that you've never done before, or experiencing something that you've never experienced before. But you're just going with it. All right, so let's pull some additional messages from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, Venus and Cancer, both singles and couples. What important messages are there for February? Venus and Cancer. Okay, so it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I guess that's with some of you sharing that that fantasy with the other person, or maybe with your partner. Whatever it is that you have been withholding, go ahead and express yourself with that. Heart of the Situation says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I feel like for some of you that did have to do with a coworker or getting involved with someone at your job, a supervisor, someone that has some sort of clout or status. They might be tied into your career, but the chemistry is there, and you know, it is, you feel like this person is your true love. So you guys are connecting. You're unable to deny the chemistry and the connection that you have. But for some of you, your partners are, you know, there are trust issues in your relationship. Or maybe the trust issues is what drove you to this other person. Those of you that are single and you have your eye on someone, this person is your soulmate, or you feel like this person is your soulmate, and the chemistry is felt on both ends. And I feel like if this person has been shy or slow to come around to show you how they feel, eventually they're going to warm up to you, and you guys are going to gradually open up to one another and start having these conversations about how you feel. But it's all a process. All right, so you guys, this has been a general reading. I hope it did resonate with you guys. For private readings, you can email namat76@gmail.com, and that information is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my videos, and make sure you guys are leaving your comments. Thank you guys for watching, and happy Valentine's Day.